So as many of you already know, the teams for Pandora's Box 10 were announced almost a week ago. Yeah, I know, I'm late, again. But still make sure to stick around till the end because the teams for this event are very balanced, and at the same time, some of the coolest Pandora's Box teams ever. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that, they really are that good. Anyways, as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and without further ado, let's just get right into the teams for Pandora's Box 10. Alright, so first up we have the Crimson Carolers with Blue Skies Club, Craft Clan, Chaos, and the Salty Pika, with their average being 8,397. Now, quick disclaimer, these averages might be like right, but they're not like exact. So they're not like exactly right, but they're somewhat a good representation of like how the team is statistically. But yeah, nonetheless, this team is actually pretty good. I don't know. This team could get top 3. I could see it. I know Craft Clan's one of the best Pandora's Box players out there. Chaos is actually pretty good too. He can get top 10 pretty consistently. I think he does get top 10 pretty consistently in Pandora's Box. So yeah, this team should be really good, I think. Salty Pika and Blue Skies, actually, they're really good role players in Pandora's Box, if I'm not mistaken. So this team should be one of the better teams. Maybe they get outside the top like 3, but barely. So maybe this team gets like 4th or 5th, I think, because I think there's like at least 3 better teams that are better than them, but it's like really close between the like top 4, I think. So for now, I'm gonna say this team gets like 4th or 5th. I'm gonna land on 5th place, but I definitely think they can get higher. It's just gonna be a really close event. I feel like, I don't know why, it's just a Christmas event, and I feel like it's gonna be close. Next up, we have the Carrot Cakes with Stand-In, Nukery, Garfield, and No Name, with their average being 7,882. Now, sadly, this is the weakest team of this event, but I don't think they're terrible, to be honest. They're not a terrible team by any means, but they are, sadly, the weakest team. Stand-In, I know, is top 5. Almost most events, I think, are around, like, top 5. Garfield, I know, can get like top 15 pretty consistently, and even top 10 if he pops off hard enough. No Name, I don't know how well they are. And Nukery, I know Nuke is actually pretty good. I think Nuke gets like around like 20th place in Pandora's Box usually. So yeah, this team is pretty solid, I would say. I don't know if, you know, they're gonna really do that well this event, sadly, because it's pretty competitive and pretty close, as I already said before. So sadly, I'm gonna have to say this team gets last place, but you never know. Maybe they can go pop off and do crazy, but sadly, I'm gonna say they get last place. Next up, we have the Saffron Stars with Fantastic, It's Iggles Piggles, MC Morgan Plays, and Rice Krispies, with their average being 8,429. Very interesting team indeed. Actually, one of the stronger teams of the event, if I'm not mistaken. Piggles is a top 5 consistent player. Morgan is also pretty much a top 10 consistent player. I mean, they're pretty cracked. And then Christy and Lantastic, I'm pretty sure, are 2 really solid role players. So all around, this team actually should statistically get in top 3 like 90% of the time. And actually, I think they're going to get 2nd place. So I think this team is going to do fairly well. I think they're going to do pretty darn good. I mean, they're going to get 2nd. So yeah, all around this team is really cool, and I actually really like the Piggles and Morgan duo. So I might watch Piggles duo for this event. It's either them or someone else's POV down the line that I'll get to later. But yeah, nonetheless, awesome team, and I can't wait to see them play in Pandora's Box 10. Next up, we have the Green Gifts with Boosfer, Antfrost, X-Shatter, and Mystic Sins, with their average being 8,335. Wow, this team's actually very similar to Pandora's Box 9 Red. I mean, Boosfer got like top 20, Ants got like top 5, I think he got 4th. And so, as long as Shatter can get like around like top 10, this team should be able to get to the finale. I mean, oh my gosh. This team is actually really good. I don't know if I can say they get first. I think Shatter's going to have a good event. I don't know if he's going to have a S tier event, because I think Shatter can be an S tier in not Block Wars. Why am I saying Block Wars? In Pandora's Box, he just, you know, he has to get used to the events and everything like that. So as him being a new player, which awesome to see that he's in the events now. Really cool. Love Shatter. And so yeah, hopefully he can get used to the event, but I don't know if he will be able to get like top 5 and push this team into the finale. But if he gets top 10 and Ants, you know, goes crazy enough and gets like top 3, then maybe this team can actually get to the finale. You never know. And it's Pandora's Box. Very unpredictable, but it's still very sweaty. So yeah. But nonetheless, I think this team's still going to do very well, and I think they're still going to get top 4. but just maybe not in the finale. So I'm going to say they get 4th, maybe 3rd. I'm going to say they get 4th, though, for right now. Very interesting team. So let me know what you think about this team down below in the comments. Next up, we have the Aqua Abominables with Kelawesome, Reddoons, Mysticat, and Celestian, I think is how you pronounce it, with their average being 8,478. Sorry for mispronouncing Celestian's name. But anyways, this team is very good, to be honest. Kelawesome probably going to get first place this event. Mysticat can get top 10, and I think Misty actually can get top 10 this event. It's gonna be close, but I think Misty can squeeze into like the 8th or 9th, maybe even 10th spot. And then Red, I think, will probably get top 20 as long as, you know, Misty and the rest of the team pops off, because I know Kelawesome always does well individually, but it's the rest of his teams that usually either underperform or exceed expectations and do really well. So as long as this team does really well and, you know, gets their usual placements or a little bit above that, I think this team actually should be able to get first place. Yes, I'm putting this team in first place. It's a very cool team, and all around I think it's actually probably the strongest team in this event. It's close between them, yellow, and then green, but green, you know, has to have Shatter do well, and we don't know how Shatter's going to do because he's new. So yeah, this team all around I think is the best team in the event, and yeah, I'm going to put them in first place, but they might underperform and get like 2nd or 3rd and miss out in the finale, but I'm gonna trust in this team, and hopefully they can get first, fingers crossed. Next up, we have the Sapphire stockings with Nitro Tiger, AvaJC, Awer, and Helador, with their average being 8,221. Dude, this team's actually pretty decent, to be honest. I don't know if they're one of the stronger teams in the event, but they have some pretty good all-around skill. I know Awer is one of the better Pandora's Box players, like we're talking like top 5, so I guess one of the best, sorry. And then AvaJC I know can actually get like top 20, so Ava can pop off. I think Nitro Tiger can get around like 25th-ish, so like on the bottom half, but also can pop off. And then Helador, I don't really know where they rank. I'm pretty sure they get like a decent placement, so all around this team is pretty good, but I don't know how well they're going to do in this event since it's pretty competitive. I mean, they could go off, but they also could, like, you know, do like pretty below average. So maybe they underperform, maybe they don't, but sadly I'm gonna actually say they do, and they get around like 6th or 7th place, but I think they definitely have potential to pop off. It's just that, you know, the game order and everything like that we don't know yet, so for right now I'm gonna say they get 6th place, but it could all change on event day. Next up, we have the Purple Polar Bears with Antfrost, Sandwichlord, Dong Fortnite, and Not Souls, with their average being 8,018. Dude, this team's kind of cracked. I know their average doesn't show it, but Sandwichlord and Dong Fortnite is a really good duo. Sandwich can get top 5. Sam can also get top 5, but I think Dong Fortnite will probably get like around like 8th, 7th-ish. So I think he will get on the lower half of the top 10, but I still think that he's going to go crazy. And so as a duo, they're really good. And then Jack Not Souls is also very good. I mean, he can get like top like 20 or top 25. Antfrost, I know they're pretty good as well. They can also get like top like 25 on a team like this. That's really insane. So all around, this team should do really well, and I think they are, personally. I think they're going to get 3rd place. Yes, I'm putting this team in 3rd. I don't know if people are going to doubt this team or not. I don't know if they're going to, you know, underrate this team or they're going to say they underperform, but for me personally, I think this team's going to go crazy, but sadly miss out on the finale, and they're going to end up getting 3rd. And last, but certainly not least, we have the Pink Peppermints with Fulham, CPK, FireBreathMan, and Wolfeei, with their average being 8,522. Yo, love to see that Wolfei's back in the event. Love to see Fulham and CPK as 2 newcomers. That's huge for Pandora's Box. And yeah, all around this team is very interesting. It actually might be my favorite content creator pink team to date. Because if you didn't know, most of the pink teams for the past, like, I don't even know, 5 Pandora's Boxes have been, like, content creator teams that have had, like, you know, well-known players like Shane, Misty, 5UP, Reddoons, and Wolfeei. So yeah, these teams are usually like pretty good, but not like, you know, the best teams, and they usually end up not getting to the finale. So I think history might sadly repeat itself, but it could not, because this team has 2 newcomers. But most likely history will repeat itself, and so I'm gonna say they actually get 7th place, and I'm gonna say they underperform because their average says they're the best team in this event, and I don't agree with that. I think I kind of skewed the averages by saying one of them was going to be like 1,900 and the other was going to be like 2,000, like 200 something. So I probably did skew the averages by doing that. My fault. But yeah, yeah, this team should do somewhat well in a couple games, I think, but overall, I don't think they're going to do that well, and I think they're going to get 7th place. But I think they're still going to have a lot of good moments, and it's going to be a very fun POV to watch. But as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below if you enjoy this team, and let me know what you think about this team down in the comments. Anyways, those are your teams for Pandora's Box 10. Alright, so really quick before the video ends, I just wanted to go through my current Pandora's Box 10 team predictions with you guys. In 8th place, I have the Carrot Cakes. In 7th place, I have the Pink Peppermints. In 6th place, I have the Sapphire Stockings. In 5th place, I have the Crimson Carolers. In 4th place, I have the Green Gifts. In 3rd place, I have the Purple Polar Bears. In 2nd place, I have the Saffron Stars, meaning, of course, in 1st place, I have the Aqua abominables. So yeah, there are my current team predictions for Pandora's Box 10. Make sure to comment down below what you think about my predictions, and comment down below your own predictions, because as always guys, I'm very interested to see what you guys think about these teams. And yeah, as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video, because I'd really appreciate it and it helps me out a lot. And yeah, until next time, peace!